Hey everyone, James here again, and I'm back with a brand new episode of Music Biz. Subscribers to this channel will be well aware of the fact that we love talking about social media, because let's face it, in the digital age, social media is the best way for artists to connect with their fans all over the world, or to create fans all over the world. Social media allows us to not only see how people are talking about and engaging with our music, but it allows us to engage with them. We can talk to people who are new fans, old fans, answer questions, tease announcements. Anything you can imagine is possible on social media, which makes it an incredible tool that is almost insane to think is largely free for everyone to use. But there is one social media platform that musicians need to avoid, and we're going to talk about that today. No matter how long I'm in the music business and how many times I write about the social media world and how you can navigate it and how to succeed on it, each and every week, some artist or group will send me an invitation to join them on LinkedIn. Now, there's nothing wrong with LinkedIn in theory. It's a site for professionals to connect with other professionals, share ideas, network, find jobs, and so forth. But the one thing that LinkedIn is not about is music. There is no artist profile. There is no ability to stream music. There is no anything really created with bands in mind. That's just not what LinkedIn is meant for. Yet again and again, I see artists and especially groups promoting themselves through that channel. In fact, just today, I had a hardcore band from Australia send me an invitation on LinkedIn, and the only thing I could think is, what is the usefulness of this? Like, what are they hoping to get out of this relationship? Because most social media is kind of built around the idea of engaging with fans and talking about announcements and so forth. But that's not how you can use LinkedIn, at least from a music career perspective. It's not a place to tease tour dates or video releases or anything of that kind. Record labels can do that, management companies can do that, publicists can do that because they are themselves professionals or a collective of professionals. But musicians, it's just not what LinkedIn is for. Furthermore, and this is really the big thing here, is that you have to think about what a presence on a social media platform like LinkedIn will say to other people. If you are a band, let's say you're called The River Runs Red, and you send an invitation to connect with somebody at Sony Music, maybe the VP of A&R at Sony Music, your thinking behind that should be something like, well, I'll connect with the VP of A&R, they'll see that we're a band, they'll listen to our music, and then we'll get a huge deal with Sony Music. But that's not how it works. If I'm the A&R head for Sony Music and I get an invitation from a band on LinkedIn, my first thought is, what is this band doing on LinkedIn? I can't stream their music on their profile. I'm going to have to take several extra steps to even know what they're about. And furthermore, I don't really check my LinkedIn that often, especially not when I'm hunting for music. It just doesn't make sense, and it tells me that you don't really understand how social media works. And that's not a good sign for an artist I want to consider signing in the year 2020 or any year in the future for that matter. Because the purpose of social media in an industry-facing sense is that it tells people that you know what you're doing. It tells them that you know how to cultivate an audience, engage with that audience, and then empower them to further the size of your audience. By being on LinkedIn, you're saying the opposite. You're saying, I don't know how this works, I don't know what this does, I'm just hoping that by throwing my name out there into the ether that somebody will see it and take an interest and take all the steps needed to actually hear my music and then get back to me. And that's asking way too much of people who are far too busy for that kind of nonsense. So don't risk coming across as unprofessional. Just avoid LinkedIn altogether. Find where your audience is on social media, be that Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and service their needs. Engage with them, tell them what you have going on, share insights with them, and build a following. And if you can do that, if you can amass a community around you on a social media platform, the industry itself will notice what you're doing, and then people will reach out to you directly. There's no need to be on LinkedIn as a musician, and especially no need if you're a group. It doesn't make sense, it makes you look bad, and it's just going to waste everyone's time, including your own. So just don't do it. Now, I know that this is a very quick lesson compared to some of our other videos, but it's an important one because it comes up again and again in the work that we do. But if you want to see even more videos from us, then please take a few moments and click the subscribe button down below. The team at Music Biz is creating a ton of video content for you every single month, and we want you to be a part of this journey. So please take a few moments and click that button. And if you've already done that, then all I have to say to you is thank you. Your support makes this channel possible, and the more followers that we have, the more content we can create. And the only other thing that we ever ask of anyone is this: take care of yourself, because you deserve it.